For the F Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? How you know who we are?
What's this they call it, the podcast?
Morning Good.
Oh, I love
Hey, welcome to the Earth. Thanks. Oh, wait, I'll start over.
Welcome to Morning Good.
We're here with Ryan O'Toole. It's most people are audio listeners, but he just did a.
What up?
He did a gang sign.
He just
No, I
sign
said
language
peace.
the N-word.
Yes.
And we're with also Guy David Knoll.
Hi.
Yeah, no, making flyers can be annoying because it's like you got to resize all the head, and I all the heads. You got to resize all the head you get on your motherfucking dick. No, it's like you got to resize all the fucking heads. And I put it in ChatGPT, and it just made everybody look hotter. And I'm like, this is so offensive. I can't post a flyer. Where
Why
it
is it
looks like,
offensive?
Because it looks like I edited their
Yeah, it
faces.
looks like
to,
you
to
made
make
them to try to look more appealing for the.
So would you do
sell
not
the
use
tickets.
ChatGPT?
No, because it doesn't fucking work that way. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, but it was like, imagine if there was a flyer of you and it made you more tan and gave you like a clavicular style like face.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, you look like a fucking douche. So I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah, that would not be great. Not optimal. For
And especially with
comedy.
women, it like took off like 10 pounds off of every woman. I'm like, I can't be
Well, they
posting.
do that shit anyways. You know? I'm serious. The amount
Yeah.
of girls I see where their photos are clearly edited, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I know what you do. I've had a girlfriend who's edited their photos using apps, so it's
Yeah.
like, but you can just tell.
Well, sometimes it's just really funny when it's like insanely obvious. It's like, oh, you literally like, you don't look like a human being. You look like an anime character.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see on like LinkedIn, a lot of people have AI like profile pictures. And
Yes,
they look
they
like
do.
cartoons. Like
It's
they don't.
horrible.
You can tell it's not a real. But it like it's like they look like 65% human and then like 35 cartoon.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
When
I'm
it's like you
there's
look like Princess
clearly-
Fiona, like
Ye-
before
yeah,
she became
yeah.
green.
It's also because like no one gets headshots.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the last headshot they have is from high school, which is the yearbook. So you'll either see like a 42-year-old guy with like wearing a tuxedo,
Yeah, yeah.
or you'll just see the AI photo where you're like, I don't know what's better here in this situation. I mean,
Oh yeah, mine was. Can you hold the mic closer?
Oh, yeah,
Mine
sure.
was fucking Mardi Gras, dude. After like I went to Mardi Gras, and then my cousin is a photographer, so she's like, "We'll take pictures of you." So I'm just like bloated and like
No.
hungover, wearing a suit. I'm just like, ah. But my comedy headshot, I'm still fatter in it, and I'm just keeping it. I'm like, I'm not changing
Yeah,
this.
who
It's
keep
way,
it.
It's way more
Gives a
fun if
shit.
I'm
keep
fatter
it.
in the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. It's much funnier.
Who really gives a shit, honestly?
Yeah, I mean, like that is the thing too. It's like, I'll be like the Mike and Molly guy, where everybody shows up expecting
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
fat.
yeah. And everyone's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Why he's skinny now?
He's
Oh, yeah.
super skinny.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He looks like a normal guy. I mean, not that fat people aren't normal, but like he looks
Oh no,
like
they're not. They're actually they're enemies of the show. Now that I lost weight, no fat listeners.
but he looks like a normal. He was kind of built
for
like
him.
me. You know,
Good for
yeah,
him.
good for him. Good for him. you know.
But some people look really weird when they lose too much. Like I saw one of those chicks from my whatever pound ton life or whatever,
Yes.
and then she looks like a Chucky doll now because you didn't notice how short she was.
Yeah.
Because you're noticing how wide she is, and then
Yeah.
oh, we got a
Yeah,
surprise
what's up?
appearance from
Yeah.
the
What's up,
roommate. We got to beep his name now. The worst is he'll come in here and eat food and watch the podcast, and it's like the most unamused live audience, and it makes me more uncomfortable than anything I've ever experienced. I would rather Jake watch me. No, dude. It just fucking makes me, because you're like, they're probably giggling at home, and then you see him his straight face.
Yeah, yeah. It's just. I had a situation like that when I was shooting my the pilot I made.
Yes, old heads, by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
Go check it out.
And you know the one I did a oneer in it, and
What's a oneer?
like one shot where we go through the entire club, and I do my closing joke
Yeah.
in the oneer on stage, and imagine having to do a joke from your act 10 times in a row with
Oh,
an
that's-
audience that has to go, and they're like, "All right, now you have to act like it's funny again."
Oh,
It
that's
was-
terrible. Yeah.
I wanted to kill myself. It's like I was so miserable. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the worst." And
That's
I just
acting, though. You
Yeah.
know, it's like it's like they're not gonna laugh because you're funny. They're gonna laugh because that's what the script says.
That's what the
you
script
know?
says, yeah.
That's what it is. Remember that movie that was that World War I movie where it was like one shot the entire time?
1917.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think they filmed an entire movie.
In one shot.
Yeah,
Wasn't it edited? Did they?
I'm sure it was. Well, was it?
I think it was like, it looked like it was one shot, but they kind of like, they did like special cuts.
Yeah, okay.
You know, but yeah, no, it's an impressive.
It is crazy when you see that in a show, though, and you're like, damn, the camera's just running. Like, there's nothing cutting out, nothing or anything. And, like, people are still going.
That's what this is right here. We're a
No,
one
exactly.
shot. No. We take multiple edits.
Yeah,
we have guys say the same thing 10 times. Edit it back. Here we go. Say that with a little more pride in it.
Why? What usually gets edited out in here?
Oh, nothing.
The fact that Michael Good and Jake Timothy live at 4 Brooklyn, New York.
Wait, what'd you say?
Did I get the... I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll beep all that.
I
shit.
don't know.
I love him just giving me work to cut out. He's just like, yeah. Dude, I'm gonna get murdered by a foot fetish guy. He's gonna cut my feet off
Oh,
and fucking
good God.
spank to it. It'll be a nightmare, dude.
What's been going on in this neighborhood? Any crime or anything out here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. I mean, it's Hasidic down there, so I don't really hear much from there. But I mean, I don't know. Like, not really crime, just people yelling. You got anything happen this week?
Anyone try breaking in here? What is it?
Yeah, a lot of people screaming. I mean, this neighborhood has gone downhill. Once they started doing construction,
Yeah, I mean, it was gone downhill when you moved in here.
No, it was fine. And then they started doing construction on the bridge, and then the homeless guys are like, "Oh, I guess I have a house now, like right under the bridge."
Why, are they just living there now?
Yeah, it's
They
just an
all
overpass.
Yeah, with a porta potty.
And they got all these like fucking weird cyberpunk fucking Dr. Seuss machines going on. You just see like a metal box with like all these tubes coming out of it. You're like, I don't know what the fuck that thing does.
They doing construction overnight?
Not overnight, but like they really aren't respecting my hangovers. And they're like, let's do it at 10 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm like, you know what I got up to last night?
Do you remember the construction next to your old house? How loud, dude? They literally turned like a little block of like small regular buildings, like in neighbor where we live, like into now it's like a fucking 40-story like condo thing, right?
Jesus.
But like they like blasted the ground, like I don't know what, like 40 or 50 feet, because there's parking underneath.
Yeah, they dug like 2 stories.
At least. It was fucking loud.
They're just
bro.
terraforming it like
Dude,
a DC
his
villain.
building,
Just
like I
destroying
understand
it.
like buildings shake when like stuff's going on, but like I thought it was like unsafe. It was shaking that much. Like I was like, dude, they're gonna like hit the rock there and it's gonna fucking
horrible.
collapse. It was so loud.
I've had some bad. I lived in an apartment in Washington Heights, and the ceiling literally started falling in.
Damn.
And so sometimes I'd get bored, and I would just throw shit. Just I'd just throw shit like
See how strong the roof is?
Yeah, to see, and it would just fall. It just started like, and it was in the room, so I'd wake up, I'd just hear, and it was really sad because I was sleeping on an air mattress too. So
what else below you? There's just going to be like a little Hispanic Venezuelan girl's going to fall through.
Yeah.
Decided to throw a rock at the ceiling. It just collapsed.
I just saw my ceiling. They're just like, it was just like mold or something. It just started falling apart.
Oh.
And I remember I'd ask the guy I was living with, I was like, you gonna fix that? He's like, nah. I'm good, you know.
Did it end up fully collapsing?
In the end, not fully, but it just kept falling. And then I moved out eventually because I was like, all right, this is starting to look a little crazy. You know?
That's a fun AI prank I played on our roommate. I started taking pictures on Gronk and being like, make it look like the ceiling's falling in. And I did it in that one. I did it in my room. Then eventually, by the time I got to his room, I had like a homeless guy sitting in his bed, like the ceiling, and I made it look like the homeless guy's face was so funny because it looked like he was mad at you for like taking a picture of him. He like fell through the ceiling.
Did the guy believe it?
The guy did believe it till the homeless guy. Yeah. He's fucking serious. Yeah, I got the other one the other day. There was a package. He's like, it's really fragile. Can you go get my package to the mailroom? And I'm like, Grog, make this look like it was beating the shit out of it. And then I'm like, everything should be fine inside. And then I have him take pictures of all these glass cups that are just like destroyed and stuff like that. It's fun. It's fun to do shit like that. It's a good time. I like it. Is that one of those rings? That's not one of those. I saw
Aura ring.
Oh, okay. No, I thought it was
What's
one of those.
that?
Like measures like your sleep and stress and like heart rate and stuff like that.
How much did it cost?
With like a 1 year, you gotta like all in all for everything. It was like I don't know, $300 maybe.
I'll
something
never
like
buy
that.
I saw there's a thing. Imagine 4 rings,
Uh-huh.
and like it looks like imagine like you put on your finger 4 rings, but
Yeah.
then it turns into fucking brass knuckles. And I'm like, dude, I want that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I want
That's
more
cool.
weapons, dude, just because of the shit I see.
An
randomly.
aura
I'm like,
weapon, yeah.
Yeah, I can't fight a man regularly.
No, you
I
gotta
need
have the
fucking-
aura brass knuckle, just to, you know.
They got gloves like that too. They just look like winter gloves, and there's just fucking steel inside of them.
Oh,
and you can
that's-
just fuck people
Oh,
up.
I've seen that. I've seen ads to them. Like
Yeah,
that's
I
like
feel like
literally
those are definitely illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if
it's
you
like
hit somebody
Batman
in the face,
technology.
like you get in
Yeah.
trouble. If you hit somebody in the face with that, like I'm
The
pretty sure that
fatality.
you're like going to jail.
Yeah, you
Right,
could
but
kill
my-
somebody.
I also like that my algorithm just knows I'm a pussy. It's like I know I hear you fucking avoid it. We could see that there was a domestic violence incident on the train, and we saw on the maps that you moved to the next cart. So we're gonna go ahead and get you some real
That's
weapons.
hysterical.
Yeah.
I know Citizen app must be lit around here, right?
Oh, I don't even have it, dude.
Yeah, I had to delete Citizen app too because it's just too much. Like, it doesn't matter really where you are in the city. Someone's always pulling a knife out or like attacking somebody. It doesn't really matter where you are.
No, yeah,
I couldn't have that. I would be so paranoid.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
even I was getting to the point where I'm like, okay, like this is like every fucking 25 minutes it's something nearby.
Oh, that's horrible.
Is Boston worse than New York?
No.
You guys just have different types of crime. Isn't there like Asian gangsters there?
Yeah, there's wild ass Cambodian people.
That's awesome.
It's
It's
That'll,
so
like,
cool to have
yeah,
more character.
Yeah.
They're bad. They're like crazy.
Yeah.
There's some
DC was-
crazy Vietnamese
yeah.
people and stuff, but the gangs and shit, like it's Cambodian gangs.
DC was pretty fucking crazy.
Wait, are you from? You're from DC?
I'm from DC
Okay,
originally.
yeah.
that was kind of insane.
Yeah,
It's like
people say the crime there is
Kids,
nuts.
there were kids at my high school that got murdered. Like that was like that would happen where you'd be like, oh shit.
We
you
had-
know?
We had that happen to us, but it was kind of a crazy situation. It was like these two kids got murdered, but then I think they stole guns from like a gun dealer.
Do you want to know the so one of the assistant principals? I was like, "Isn't this a tragedy? This kid got shot. Like it was a drive-by shot in the head, and while he's in his house, and the guy's like, nah."
Wait,
he was like, he was in a
that kid always
gang.
showed up late.
He was in a gang, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like it
he
was
was
like
got
the
a dress
most.
code every day this week.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Glad they took him
What
out.
happened to this gun guy?
Oh, so basically, these guys, like, I believe the story is they took guns from like a guy who ended up being like schizophrenic
Yeah.
or something, and then basically he like killed these two kids,
Boy.
and then he put him in a storage unit, like a U-Haul thing, lit it on fire.
Oh my god.
This guy's gang was so gay. It was called like THC back when weed was like cool. And so his gang was like the THC gang. And then he threw their bodies on like a running trail or something.
Oh
Like-
my god.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Oh, that's horrible.
Well, you shouldn't steal guns from people.
Yeah.
So the guy got in trouble, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they stole the guns or they stole a car that had guns in it. But yeah, it was pretty fucking crazy. It was like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I am changing after I heard about the quadriplegic guy. Did you hear about that?
No, what happened?
Yeah, the cornhole guy.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? What
There's
happened?
a guy who's a quadriplegic professional cornhole player who apparently murdered a guy in his car, and there's more questions than answers.
Yeah,
because-
obviously.
yeah, everybody's like, what the fuck was he doing?
How could that be cut and dry? That just seems
Well,
like
he
very-
probably had a self-driving car.
That is a great point.
Yeah.
He probably had a self-driving car. And then I saw him.
and a self-shooting gun.
Yeah.
He just had it.
I saw him and I'm like, he definitely doesn't have his full limbs, but he had more than I thought he did.
Oh, okay, so you got a little bit going
But I
on.
mean, I still think it'd be hard to fire a weapon with.
Dude,
what
it'd be
he
so
had.
sick if he had one of those. What's that Tarantino movie? Planet Death, or was it
Oh, the Grindhouse.
Grindhouse?
With the-
Yeah, he's just got it
the
like
leg,
screwed
right?
in. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I
He's
saw
like, I
that.
swear it wasn't me. He's like, unscrewing the gun. It's on his leg.
Was that Planet Terror, right? Was that no? Planet Terror was the car racing one, right?
No, that one's
Planet
Death Proof.
Death Proof.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't really like either of those, but
I saw him in I thought it was cool because that was like the only time in my life I saw a movie in theaters that was like a true double feature. And
yeah.
it was like an intermission
that's
in
cool.
the middle, and it was like commercials. It was so cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, I didn't finish. Does Death Proof? Do the plots interlock at all?
No, it
Okay,
was
that's
two,
Oh, so it's just completely
two
separate.
totally different movies.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was cool because like like the intermission in it. This was like 2008, I think, when that came out, 2007 or something. But we went to the movies, and I remember, I snuck in. Remember sneaking into the movies?
Oh yeah, you sneak in the
Yeah.
R-rated movie, buy a ticket to like
Yeah,
Lion King, and
and then you
watch
just stay
Human
there
Centipede.
all day.
Yeah.
I remember the movie I wanted to see that day was Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the movie, and it wasn't at this theater in Boston, so we went to one out in the suburbs, and then we just saw Grindhouse and Disturbia.
Oh my god.
Dude, I like Disturbia.
Me
dude.
too.
That
Yeah,
was
it's a
fun.
good movie.
I'm still Shia LaBeouf can fight a million more people, and I'm like, I like.
Yeah,
it.
why are people? I don't think
Every
anyone's
time I
upset about that.
Every
though,
time
right?
I open the TikTok or something, it's like Shia LaBeouf like with a cigarette in a hotel room, just
Yeah,
screaming.
he's awesome. I like
Yeah.
him.
And he's just like refusing to be sober and
Oh
like
yeah,
refusing
no. He's
to.
like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, he's like, I don't have a drinking problem,
Yeah,
dude. I
it's
just
like-
get drunk and fight people on bourbon. And
And
then,
I'm just like, "You were in holes.
yeah.
You were in hole. Like it's hard for me to take this seriously."
I like
Well,
that
the real
movie,
hole
too,
is down
Holes.
here, right? It's
I
hard.
liked Holes too.
Holes
I
was
thought that
great.
a good movie.
Holes is a good
In
movie.
the book, I remember that was I read that book in school.
I didn't know who
Louis
he.
Sakha, I think his name was.
I didn't know it was a
Sakha.
book. I thought it was just a movie.
Oh no, yeah.
shit.
It was a book.
It was a better book than I thought a movie.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
I love that movie. as a
I know
kid.
that's like cliche to say, but I enjoyed the book way more.
No, it's
The soundtrack though for the movie was pretty banging though.
yeah.
Well, I didn't know that like he grew up a gangster. Like he grew up in the ghetto.
Who did?
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm
I
not
mean, I guess it was
surprised.
probably for like 10 years.
Where'd
that
he
got
grow
Even
up?
Stevens, and he's kind of out.
Where'd he grow up?
Like L.A., like in L.A. hood.
Oh,
Even Stevens was fucking hilarious, dude. I loved that show.
yeah.
He probably had to have accent training to like not talk like a black guy because he was like a hood guy from L.A. So they'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, you're gonna be a
They
suburban
usually don't
kid.
sound
Well, in
black in
hoods-
LA though.
in
They
hoods-
sound Mexican.
Yeah,
That's the
that
thing.
is,
Like
yeah.
you'll
In-
meet
I'm
some
done
wild
hoods.
ass white kid and they're
In
like,
Holes, he's like his
Or
dad
Asians.
is like Fonzie.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like he's like his name's like Stanley Yelnats. Like
Yeah.
he's obviously a Jew.
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
that
yeah.
movie.
Well, he is Jewish too.
Oh, he
yeah,
is
yeah,
Jewish.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. But it's kind of funny like that. You would never think that guy, and then you see him now, and he's like yelling at a woman in the lobby of a hotel in his underwear, going like "Fuck you, bitch!" You know
Yeah.
what you got? It's like what? So you out of your mind? You know? But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it is such a weird because it's like for so long you just saw him in this way, and then you see him in like interviews, and he's just like, Transformers 1 was like cool as shit, bro.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Transformers 2
no,
was...
he didn't sound.
No, that would be awesome.
That
though.
would
He's
be
like,
hilarious.
"We're
Oh yeah,
doing
he was in
fucking holes?"
Transformers. I forgot about Transformers.
That was his main thing. That's where he got like all the like everybody's like, damn, Shia LaBeouf bangs hot chicks.
I forgot
Really?
about Transformers.
He also started in stand up.
What?
Yeah, he would do like open mics and like shows at comedy clubs. That's how he got discovered. And they're like, oh, okay, well,
He started as a stand-up.
it was like rowdy. He was talking about like getting blown and all this shit and like probably like
Oh,
real
God.
LA gangbang shit.
Good
Yeah.
for him.
And then they were just like, hey, do you want to play like a whoa?
Yeah,
kid?
yeah.
Do you want to like mix up a girl's Gatorade and pickle juice? He's like, I don't see that's a prank. I thought beating the shit out of a guy was a prank. And they're like, no, we're toning it
Yes,
down.
the Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. That's got to be so funny when you like live like such a hood intense life and then you're playing like
Yeah.
like
I can't imagine what it's like. I think about that all the time because there are certain celebrities that, like, when they were kids, they were fucking bullies that beat the shit out of people, like Mark Wahlberg and something. And, like, I wonder if that kid who got bullied, his mom goes up to him, he's like, he's not going to be anything.
yeah. It's Shia LaBeouf.
He peaked early, and then all of a sudden it's like Mark Wahlberg. It's like he's got all these movie deals, he's rich, he's got a hot wife,
Yeah.
rich. And he's just, that guy is just like some loser in Boston being like, what the, and he's an accountant. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, because he was addicted to. I mean, he did like a bunch of hate crimes. He was like addicted to coke and in like a gang.
Yeah. He beat up an Asian guy.
Yeah, he pistol whipped him. I'm pretty sure he blinded.
No, yeah, he hit him with like a
Did you
stick.
know what John Hamm did when he was a kid?
Was it people was giant wiener?
No, he was apparently he's part of a fraternity, and he like beat a guy's nutsack in with like a hammer.
That's how he got the name John.
horrible.
It was John Hammer. No,
Yeah.
it's two on the nose. Just-
It's like a horrible thing, and he just like and I just that's the thing. Like I wonder, that kid goes back to his parents, and they're like, he's not going to be anything.
yeah, that he's
you'll
just
see.
a sex symbol.
And he's like, and I'm gonna be honest, I saw him once in person, John Hamm. He's the handsomest man I've ever seen.
yeah, he's a good looking
I
dude.
almost flipped. Like I
Yeah.
swear to God, I was like, he looked like Bruce Wayne. Like he had these cool tinted glasses on. He had this just like a drink and just suit and tie, just with a hot wife. I was like, holy shit, this guy looks like a badass. Like he's
Well, they wanted him to play Batman. There's like, I mean, I don't know if it's just the fans, so people were saying like,
he should have
fuck it.
played Batman.
Yeah, he'd be a great Batman.
much better than Ben Affleck.
Yeah, well, his voice too. Well, how do you feel about Affleck? Because I'm not an Affleck guy. I like Damon. I'm not a big Affleck guy.
I'm not
Ben
an
Affleck?
Affleck guy.
He's
I like
pretty cool,
Argo.
I guess. Yeah,
Argo's a good movie.
It's an amazing story too.
Yeah,
Argo's a
but
crazy
and him
story.
as the problem with Affleck is he's just so whiny.
Yeah,
Like Matt Damon, there's something cool about Matt Damon because he's not a whiny person, and he also respects stand up too, which is cool. But
Yeah.
like Ben Affleck, whenever I hear him talk, he's always just like, "Come on, guys, why don't you like me? And it's like, I don't
I think
wanna-
he's just been relapsing back and forth for like 20
Yeah,
years.
yeah,
So he's just
yeah.
like,
That's my favorite part about Ben Affleck. Like, remember when they showed him with like all the coffees and then he dropped them and he's all hungover and he's like smoking and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That's,
yeah.
But speaking of being whiny, wasn't Matt Damon bitching about something like kind of recently? He was being like kind of gay about something. I could have
Really?
Yeah, I thought maybe I'm wrong though.
I don't know.
know,
He
I
always seemed like the normal one. Of
I'm
the
trying to think.
two.
What's the best Ben Affleck movie? I don't know.
I mean,
like,
people say, what is it, Gone Girl? I've never seen it.
oh
but
yeah, Gone Girl was good.
Yeah.
Gone Girl was a good movie.
Yeah.
The Town was like a fun watch, but not like a
Yeah,
great
Town's
movie.
good.
He was good, and there's this really bad movie I saw that was directed by George Clooney called The Tender Bar, and he's like the best part in it. And
Yeah, I remember that.
He's really good in that, but then like I just see him in an interview, and I'm like, I would not want to be friends with you.
He's good at. Well, he directed. You ever see Gone Baby Gone?
No.
How many Gone movies is he in?
Yeah, there's a lot of Gone.
You ever see Gone Baby Gone? That's like he directed that, right, Ben Affleck? I'm pretty sure he directed that. Oh, was it Casey
Yeah.
Affleck? That was a really good movie. That movie I thought was like when people always ask about like movies in Boston and stuff. I thought Gone Baby Gone captured it like that was like oh shit that's like Boston I know.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like they just like with the people in it. It's Ben Affleck, right? Yeah, like it's like just the way everything looks and stuff. It doesn't feel like I mean, it's a crazy story and stuff, but that was a good one. I like Ben Affleck. I don't mind. I don't mind him. The one I can't stand, who's kind of annoying sometimes, is Mark Wahlberg. He
Really?
Again, I think he's super. He's like obviously a good actor, but I feel like every time he said now, granted, like he said the stuff about 9/11 wouldn't be the same.
That's
like,
crazy. Yeah,
that
he was
stuff.
there.
I'm like, okay, he's kind
That's
of a legend
insane.
for that, low key. But like
Yeah.
other stuff. I just don't understand why these guys get adopted as like the mascot of a region. That's
Yeah.
that's the part I don't understand. Where it's like
We just have Cam Patterson. That's about what we got going on over there. Which I'm happy with that. It doesn't quite represent how I grew up, but
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fun.
No, yeah. DC.
We got Carrot Top.
Oh, you got Carrot Top?
Carrot
Nice.
Top. Yeah, Carrot Top's kind of our guy. I mean, I see him all the
was
time.
it 1-800-collect, right? Carrot Top.
What is that?
The commercials. Remember those commercials? 1-800-collect.
Oh, I don't know. I just know he became so rich, and he just like he goes around town making people think he's gay, but he's not gay. And like I was always told as a kid, Carrot Top's gay. Apparently, he's not gay. He just wears makeup and
He's not gay?
no, he's not gay.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprises me. I would, did the makeup, the weird mustache thing he's doing now.
Yeah, he's got like dreads occasionally.
I know, I've seen that too. Yeah.
Dude, his boat is like a rainbow boat, and he wears like a Speedo on it. But he's just, I don't know. He's just having
that
fun.
sounds horrible.
That is the ideal life. I've always said that. People are like, "What is your ideal life as a comedian?" This is it. It's I have residency at the City Walk Universal Studios, just some theater there,
Yeah.
and I spend all day getting fucked up on the boat. Maybe get addicted to drugs. Power through an hour that's just getting worse and worse every year.
Right
Throw up
on.
on my parents' porch and just say I make more money than you. And then just that's not my ideal dream, but that is a funny universe to just be one of those burnout.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
No, I wouldn't actually want that, but like taking a limousine to just go
Yeah.
do like Disney World Theater, Michael Good
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds like a form of a life.
Yeah. There's something fun in the idea of being a nuisance and everybody just has to deal with it. Like I
Yeah.
get why celebrities kind of do that, where they're just like, yeah, that's what he is.
Yeah. I could be an asshole. Oh my! I just watched the Chevy Chase documentary. Did you guys see that?
No.
No, but people fucking say he's the biggest dick
Oh
in the
my
world.
god! Well, I was around. I went to a party that he was at once,
Oh, is that like?
and that was really
Are
interesting.
you like from a time machine or something?
No,
What are you talking about?
No, but I went to an event, and it was a party, and he was there, and he and there were people speaking on stage at the event, and Judy Gold was one of the people speaking on stage, and he started heckling her.
What
And
was he saying?
It was like
Just say women aren't
yeah,
funny.
it was like I was just like, what the fuck? And it was Dave Attell, Susie Essman, Richard Kind, and Judy Gold. They're speaking. It's this. It was at this show honoring Gilbert Gottfried, and Chevy was in the audience, and he just started heckling Judy Gold, and they just started going at it with each other, and it was just like, oh, it's just, and you're like, oh, he is kind of a schmuck, and then he's walking out. And he's going up the step. He's trying to go up the steps, and he can't walk upstairs anymore. And so he's just sitting on these stairs like grumpy, and his wife's there, and she's like, "It's okay, Chevy." He's like, "Not right now." And he's like,
Just oversteps, getting
and I'm like walking by with my friend, and I'm like, I don't want to help him because it's like I'm worried he's gonna yell at me, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like he's a big guy too.
Yeah.
And then this black guy came up, was like, "You need help?" And she said, "No."
He's
No.
like, especially not from you.
Yeah. I don't need your help. It's like, just like, Jesus Christ.
That is funny. It's like the Scary Movie 2 guy. It's like the disabled people that like you're trying to help, but like they don't want to be helped. And you're like, well, that's what I was thinking about with that fucking guy. So the cornhole guy. I don't want to forget this.
Oh, the paraplegic.
Yes.
What kind of paraplegic are we talking about?
He's not a
He's a
paraplegic.
quadriplegic.
Yeah.
So are we talking about like Christopher Reeve?
He
or what
has
are we
like
talking
1/8
about?
of his arms and like 1/8. No, he doesn't have limbs.
He has like no.
Oh, he has no
dude.
limbs.
Yeah.
I feel like that's different than being a paraplegic, though, right?
well, paraplegic. That means
He like probably could move like his like he could probably.
So
do
he's like the
this.
guy from Family Guy,
yeah. The
like Seamus, the pirate.
yes, but I don't know where's it. I haven't seen like a bionicle attachments on him, so I don't know if he
No.
has like.
He
the
must
thing.
have something though.
I'm sure it's a
Yeah.
breathing tube that like one is his car,
Oh my god!
and the other is a machine gun or
little
something.
straw, like.
No, if I had to guess, he probably has the attachments like how people can get like those like super plastic running legs or whatever.
Okay,
Because have you seen those people that don't have legs and then they're not even like, I mean, I guess they're prosthetic and like they can run faster than like Usain Bolt and stuff.
yeah.
He has to have, if I had to guess, I'd say I haven't looked into it too much, but I'd say he has to have those because the people that always get those are crazy athletes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure he has something like that, but it's also like tricky too because I'm like, the news article is like we don't know how the cops do not know how he did it. We just know he did it. Well, like,
He just did it. Oh
yeah,
my
and then you're
God.
like, how do they? We're talking about how do they handcuff the guy? They're like, do they just put him in a box with like a hole where his
Yeah.
head is and carry him around?
Yeah,
with-
what's he
the only handcuff you could do is a noose.
yeah,
Just drag
right.
him. Just drag. You're under arrest. They put him around their shoulder. Like,
Yeah, I guess if you just tie him up, right?
yeah.
Maybe they do like a Hannibal Lecter
know-
kind of thing.
You know in Empire Strikes Back when Chewbacca has C-3PO? Who's
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
taken
just saw this.
apart.
Yeah.
And he's using him as like a backpack and he's
Yeah.
running. It's like that. It's like
Just-
you're under arrest. It's just like
They have a rolly backpack where just his head's poked out and they kind of just pull him around like that. And then we were talking about we were joking about prison for that guy. I'm like, if I was that guy, I would get pocket pussies installed in the thing, so
Yeah.
that you're just saving
kind
your
of-
ass.
Yeah, I mean like what would a prison be for that guy? Like a kiddie pool?
I don't know.
Like what would it be like what is prison for him? Because it's like he can't yeah,
it's just a
exactly.
hole.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not like he's going to leave his cell, so you could just throw him in solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Just leave him there forever.
We're also joking.
How's he eating? How's he?
I don't
Do they allow prosthetics in prison?
I don't know because it got to be some kind of weapon. Like I
Yeah,
assume a
that's
guy
what I
just
mean.
takes.
Yeah,
them.
Yeah,
I
like
know.
you could literally pull your arm off with the other fake arm and just go, you know.
Yeah, or you probably have like a guy who takes all of his limbs and becomes like a Dr. Octopus type character. There's another prisoner who has like 4 arms that's just like, I'm evil now.
Yeah.
He looks like Vishnu, like the god who has like
Yes,
bunch of arms.
yes. Oh my God, I can't imagine how you would. I mean, I can imagine how you could hold him. It's pretty obvious. It's easy.
But we were joking about him, like you see, like somehow he just beats the fuck out of everybody in prison. Like you don't know
Yeah,
how. It's just like
yeah.
you see a swarm of guys and they're all like knocked over, and then they're like, "How did he do this?"
Yeah, it's like in Monty Python with the Black Knight. Like,
yeah,
he just
yeah.
doesn't give up.
Yeah.
It's just a flesh wound. He's just moving like a stump of a human. Have you heard that joke about the person with no arms and no legs?
Is it a street joke?
Yeah.
What is
It's
it?
one of my favorite jokes. Guy's walking down a beach, sees a woman with no arms, no legs, just on the beach crying. He's like, "What's the matter?" She's like, "I've never been kissed before." Gives her a kiss, starts walking away. She starts crying louder. He's like, "What now?" She's like, "I've never been fucked before." He says, "Hold on." He grabs her, throws her in the ocean. He's like, "You're fucked now."
Yeah, that's a fun one.
It's an old joke.
I think you have the most street. For people that don't know, Guy, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Guy is like an 80-year-old Jewish man
Yeah.
in a 22-year-old body. You've
Yes.
described yourself that way.
Yes,
too,
I
right?
would. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
see, so he does. I'm looking at him now. Like he has.
Let me
like-
see. Can I?
Like look at his arms.
Does he have like elbow?
I saw other
Oh, it's
pictures
kind
of
of jacked.
see
Yeah,
this?
I saw other pictures of him too. Like he has like it's not
Oh
like
my
he just doesn't have anything
God.
past the shoulder.
Those are some veiny stumps.
Yeah.
Those are wow.
But I'm like, if he can throw fucking cornhole bags, then I'm like,
Well, I assumed he was using teeth for that. Like, I assume he was kind of just lobbing them that way.
Do you think that's how he drove the car?
Yeah, maybe with his
He's just
teeth.
like-
oh, he throws them. I'm looking at a picture right now.
Oh, shit.
See, he uses both of his hands, so like he can do certain shit. Like, look,
He's also such an unsuspecting criminal for like, oh my God, dude.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
here, look.
Oh my god.
So he can like grip.
He would be
stuff.
great at SeaWorld.
And like even his
Just
legs.
put him in a seal suit and just be
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah,
isn't it such a brilliant seal? It's just like,
That is a really good idea.
he's built like a seal from SeaWorld.
Someone in the
Yeah.
Someone in the comments wrote, allegedly no fingerprints were found on the weapon.
Yeah, how do you even ID that? They just put the stump in the print instead? Like, how does that work?
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's so fascinating.
Oh my god.
It's also gonna be so funny. By the time this podcast come out, there's been 19. I'm like, let me talk about something different this week. I'm like, 19 people would have talked about this.
yeah.
But for me, this also it changed. This is the one time I've changed my opinion on murder because I'm like, obviously it's bad, but it happens so often that people must get pressed so much.
Yeah.
That I'm like, maybe sometimes you just have to kill a mother. Like I'm like, maybe if this many people are just killing people, it just happens so much that you're like, some of these have to be. We don't know the other guy's
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
I mean, you
yeah.
should never
Well,
kill
no, it's
somebody,
his
but
girlfriend. Wasn't it his girlfriend?
I don't think
He
so.
killed. Oh, I was
thought
gonna
it was like
say
his girlfriend or his wife. Oh, really?
there's a guy. It could be one of those things where someone just kept asking him the same question.
Yeah,
You
yeah. Like,
know,
how do you throw
Like,
beanbags?
you could bleep his name out, but like Keith Chase, like I always ask him short questions
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I have
yeah.
to. I'm always like, I'm like, he's like, yeah, I'm engaged. And I'm like,
Keith Chase, a legend.
I'm like, is she taller than you?
yeah.
Yeah, he'll be like, I will kill you. He gets so
Yeah.
mad, and I'm like, oh my bad, sorry, Keith. But I'm like thinking to myself, like, and I've seen people ask him questions, and it gets him really stirred up.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
I can't imagine what this guy's getting asked.
Oh, all of the
time.
Yeah.
All the time, like they're, like how do you take a selfie or
Yeah.
how do you have sex with your woman? Like, there's so many demeaning things you could ask this guy.
Yeah, he's pushed
all
to the point where you're almost like,
the time.
how much of an asshole was the other guy?
I know, that's what I honestly think. I'm kind
There's
of
no way
curious.
just out of the blue he just shot a guy. He's probably
never
really
know.
getting fucked.
What about that guy? Do you guys remember that guy, Oscar Pistorius?
Yes, the guy with no legs that shot his wife.
He killed his wife.
Yeah, he
Remember
killed his
that?
wife. Yeah,
That was
the
fucked up.
running on the blades.
Yeah.
yeah.
See, like that guy, he could run faster than like the fastest human with the legs.
with
they
the
were-
blades.
Yeah, like that guy could fly.
Well, we should throw out a
What, South
stereotype
Africa,
now.
right?
What, the people without limbs murder
Hey,
people.
keep an eye out. If you got any friends
Yeah.
out any limbs,
Started with Captain Hook.
yeah, Stone Cold Killers.
And now it's this guy.
I don't think
He's-
I know anyone. Knock on fucking wood. Not that I don't want to meet.
Yeah. Knock on wood. Hopefully
Meaning
I
I don't
meet
want
one of
someone
these
to lose
monsters.
limbs. I'm like, I don't think I know anyone without limbs right now.
Yeah, there was a guy from a high school by me. He drove. His brother was driving his boat and ripped a corner, went over the front under the boat, cut his leg off.
Well, actually, I do know someone
He
without
lived?
a limb.
Yeah.
I do know someone. I was at PT a week ago.
PT.
Physical therapy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm around a lot of these kinds of people. And this guy with one arm found out I do stand up. And he walked over to me. He's like, I want you to teach me how to do comedy. And I was like, I'm not that like a stab, It's just like,
yeah.
And he's like, I can do it. And he whips out a rubber hand. And he's like, see? And he's like, I got props. And I'm like, oh no. And I was just like, he's like, you got any ideas for me? And I'm like, I don't know. The only guy.
Yeah, because
that-
everything's you're gonna come out. You're gonna be like you're just gonna say all one arm. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all I could think of. If I don't know the guy.
I was like, you could be like, I'm the only guy that ever tried to hitchhike a train. Like,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. And he was like, oh, that's funny. But he was like, give me your phone number. And I was just like, oh my God, these guys, they have a lot of passion.
Yeah, I mean, of course, dude.
Imagine a fucking boat propeller hitting your leg.
Oh, it'd be terrible. Yeah.
Oh, I would be horrified. I would, how could you even like live?
I wonder if you even feel that if it hurts that bad.
I think it's numbing at first and then eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're in such shock. and then inevitably you're like,
Imagine your leg
ow.
gets fucking taken off by a boat.
When,
propeller.
how do you not get addicted to opiates? Because like you have to be on them
Oh, you
for
have to
such
be
a long
addicted to
period.
Well,
something.
dude, they say a lot of people who lose limbs, they feel pain in the limbs, even though they're not there.
I've heard that.
yeah,
Yeah.
phantom limb
It's a
syndrome.
real thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought about that if there was like a draft. I'm like, would I cut off my foot? Or something
I
like
had
that?
my great-great-grandfather poked his eye out
to avoid a draft.
to avoid, because in Russia, Jews would have to be in the army for the rest of their lives. So there was a guy in these Jewish towns, the Crippler, and you would go to the
that's sick.
Crippler.
To get crippled.
And then my other great-great-grandfather, he just changed his name.
The guy's like, well, I could have just changed my name to not
yeah,
Jewish.
because my last name is Knoll, but originally it was like Gross. That was the name, Gross, which is a very Jewish.
Oh, I thought you were like, it was some
No,
gross
it's disgusting
Jewy name.
Jew
like,
name.
Yeah.
No, it was gross. They changed his names, and they never met these two people. But I can't even imagine, like, how'd you get out of the war?
Yeah.
I changed my name.
He's like, I could have
What
fucking
about
done
you?
that, dude.
And he's like, I poked out my eye.
Yeah.
It's like, and there's photos of him, and he's just like this guy in a chair, like.
If you were in Russia and you were a Jew, you had to be in the army for the rest of your life.
Yeah. That
Even
was
if
the
you
way
were
it
like
worked.
75
Yeah,
years.
from what I heard, it was like you were there till you died. Till like, yeah.
That just seems ineffective, having like a 90-year-old Jewish man in the army. Like, that seems like a...
Well, they probably find something for them to do, right?
Yeah, but they would essentially, they'd just keep throwing them out there, just being like, go.
Did Russia send any Jews to like Germany or anything during the
I don't
during like what?
Well, no,
Well,
because
look,
they
Russia
weren't
was our allies.
They were our allies.
Yeah,
but
but
they did other messed
That's
up
what
shit.
I'm saying. What did they?
Because what they did was,
Because a lot of Jews
I had
got the fuck out of Russia, right?
yeah, they wanted to leave there too, because there was the whole doctors thing that happened.
What's that?
Which is where there was some sickness, and they just blamed it on all the Jews, and they were like,
It's
well,
very funny. The most like hand-washing people.
yeah,
They're
the
like,
most
just had to cover the-
hand-washing people, and then they like imprisoned all of these doctors. And so when Stalin was dying, when he had the stroke, they were like, we need a doctor. And they're like, oh.
Oh, God damn it.
They're like, we kind of threw out all the Jews.
Yeah.
We put them in gulags and shit, and no, but
Stalin
yeah.
didn't like Jews.
No. I mean, I had relatives that were in the Soviet Union, and I've heard this story. This is a story in my family that I had this great aunt that was like stuck there for like decades after
Yeah.
World War II. And then they told her she's going to be free, she could leave, and she was so happy. She had a heart attack and died on the spot.
Oh my God.
And just like, oh my God. Just like,
Yeah.
and just died. She was so happy.
Yeah,
She's
that
like,
must have
"Oh."
been tough, dude. Imagine.
Well, I guess
being-
she did get out of
You
Russia.
could, yeah.
I mean-
you couldn't say you were a Jew, like really, to people, because you would get like attacked for it. Like my aunt, they would hide that they were Jews, because that was
Yeah.
like a big thing. You wouldn't say that, because you could get beaten up, and like really, you could get fired.
Yeah.
It was a fireable offense.
That would have to be so tough to be in fucking Russia, like right on the line of Germany. When
Oh, you're just looking at that wall.
Yeah.
You're like, it's right there.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
on the other side, you can fuck around and have fun, but then like,
Oh, it's awful.
oh my god.
But at
You're
both
just hearing
sides,
them
it
rave.
sucked. It's just one side obviously sucked significantly more.
I mean, after the Holocaust. I mean, after
Oh,
like
after the
after that,
Holocaust.
like in like the 50s or something.
Oh,
Where you're
yeah.
like, fuck, or even like the 70s, where you're like, dude, I'm stuck here.
Oh yeah, and it was awful. I mean, it just it never. Yeah, people always ask me like, would you ever go back to Europe? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Because it's like it always swings back and forth. You're always like, oh, it's coming back again, and you're like, I like the States.
Yeah.
It's a little trouble.
What's the Canada Jew relationship? Do
I
they
don't
like Jews in
know.
Canada?
They have yeah. They've got a lot of Jews in Canada. Actually, there's a population there, and quite a few Jewish comics. Dan Janine, Danny
Oh, I didn't know he's
Polachek.
Canadian. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
These are
Everybody who comes from Canada is pretty fucking funny.
yeah.
There's a group
Dan
of them.
Natterman's parents are from Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's a Jew. He's as Jewy as they get.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know how it goes there. I know here it's kind of like not the greatest right now, and then
Yeah.
because I go to NYU, So
Yeah.
it's like fucking nuts there.
NYU, you mean Auschwitz Junior?
Yeah.
Those people are crazy.
They're
dude.
nuts. I've
It's
seen
nuts
some
that
crazy
college kids
shit.
have been. They had this whole reputation for being like super woke or whatever. But
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, we're just gonna be the most fucking anti-Semites in the history.
They're
of everything.
anti-West.
I'm like,
They're
yeah,
anti-West.
They're
is
just
what
communists.
they-
there.
yeah.
They're straight up communists.
Fucking nuts. I mean, they blocked me from getting into the library. I got pushed by like this kid. I was just like, the fuck is this? You know, and they just blocked me. They kind of figured out I was a Jew. You know.
Was it the Star of David you always have in your neck?
Yeah. No, I mean, people just.
That's fucking ridiculous,
Yeah.
dude. That's ridiculous.
And they got like, and they got violent, and they've gotten violent. I've seen it.
Did those kids ever get arrested or anything?
Yeah, well, I was on the first night of Passover a couple years ago. They did this huge protest, and for hours, and they did this thing where they did encampments
What were they protesting?
in the Israel war, and they put encampments all over the NYU like this area of NYU. And
I
since
remember
then,
that. Yeah.
they've built a wall, like the security wall, so you can't get through and do
Right.
that again. But it used to be like this free space you could just walk.
I
anyone
know
could walk
exactly.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they like made this huge encampment thing, and it was insane, and it was weird because you'd see people you knew, and it was like, oh, that's what you're like in real life, you know that?
Well, the thing I wonder though, because this is my whole thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if it's about, not to interrupt you or anything, but even if it's like all right, I understand if people feel a certain way about like Israel or whatever,
I
but
get
like
that, yeah.
if you're just some Jew from Washington or what the fuck why can't you go to the
Yeah,
library?
why can't I go in the
What the
library?
fuck do you
That's
have?
my issue.
That's crazy.
Well, they know you're part of the Mossad. you guys all are. Nice try. Yeah, that is the funny divide because it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things that like, I think obviously some people it goes the other way where some people get called anti-Semitic for being anti-IDF, which I don't agree with. But
Yeah.
it's like then you have the people that are like Jews are the ID. It's like this is totally
It's a totally different thing, and they just think, well, that's how I know is like when I bring up I'm Jewish and someone's like, what do you think about Israel? Like the fact that when they immediately go to that, I'm like, I kind of feel like you have a little bit of like a latent like gene in there that's kind of like a little bigoted.
Well, I was
you
on
know?
a date with a girl one time. And she's like, "You're not Jewish, are you?" I was like, "No." She's like, "That'd be a huge red flag." And I was like, "Whoa."
That's crazy.
I was like, "That's fucked up." I
That's
still did have
crazy.
sex with her, but I did say that is
Good,
insane.
you should have raw dogged her and never fucking talked to her again, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I did
fucked
say
up.
that is
That's
insane.
crazy how you're
crazy.
allowed to say that shit with Jews but
Yeah.
if you said that about any other group, like you
Oh no, red flag. Yeah, you'd be immediately. Yeah, I mean,
that's kind of nuts, dude.
It's
Well, I'm just so glad
bizarre.
about in college because, like, I got the beginning of that in college where I would just call something retarded, and then women are like, "Ah!"
yeah.
And I'm like, now
Oh,
I get it.
dude.
But I think it kind of goes like,
You're paying all that money to go there. You should be allowed to say those. 80
but it
grand
wasn't
a year.
even.
80
It wasn't
grand a-
even bad shit. It wasn't even like it wasn't slurs or anything. It was just
Right.
like, you know, like my opinions on things, and I was just
yeah.
like, it's not bad to have an opinion.
Dude, I had a teacher at FSU say the N word, a white guy, but he was just like,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm gonna be saying words like, I mean,
Yeah.
it was a Faulkner class, so
Oh,
it wasn't like he
okay.
was just ripping it. But
Yeah.
he's like, I'm gonna say this word because that's what's written in the book, and then everybody's kind of looking around like,
Oh shit!
looks like he got away with it. But
Yeah.
I didn't like, I don't know, because like most of the time I interact with young people, it seems like they kind of care a lot less. But then I think the campus environment's sort of like a more intense kind of thing.
Yeah, well, not to mention that the best part about those college protests, when you look at the people that would get arrested, you're like, yo, this dude's 43 years old.
Yeah.
What's he doing here? You know what I
That
mean?
is really
You're
funny.
like, what
no,
are you
there's
doing
like
here?
there's like he's right. There's like a 68-year-old woman that goes to all of them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's like this tiny
I know
woman.
she's a professional.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
always at those
No, that's
things.
the other thing is that what you find out is, and this is what's so bizarre, and I would watch these protests happen, is the same people would come in and they were like hired to go in
Yeah,
and like
definitely.
build like more, like add more people
Raising
to
hell,
these
yeah.
protests.
Do you think they're like agent provocateurs?
I think they are. I mean, from what, and it was people would, I remember one of them, because when I was in high school, I used to work for a congressman, this guy, Jamie Raskin, and he's a progressive congressman from Maryland. And I remember I saw one of these protests, and one of the leaders was my boss.
That's so funny. Yeah.
And I was just like looking at her like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
what the
But were they
fuck?
protesting something bad?
They were the Israel thing. They
Oh,
were
okay.
at that giant one, the encampment one. and they had the microphone. They all wear masks, but I knew who it was.
Yeah.
You know, they all act like the masks like really protect them.
Well, it's also dumb to be like,
And then
I'm
they get-
brave and then wear a mask.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
That's what
You're
the
a
Klan
coward.
does. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah,
wear
yeah.
it.
Exactly what
they
the
were
Klan
cowards
does.
too, because then they would get mad when they would get arrested, and then the cops would rip the masks off. And
I
They
know.
would get mad. It's like, well, if you wanna, again, if you believe that, fucking
Yeah.
be about it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Well, I walked by a great one the other day. It said, it's like, our government is run by pedophiles. And I was like, oh, hey. Like, most of the time I walk by a protest and I'm like, what is this? Before I start cheering along with you guys,
Yeah.
what is this? Because it's always like some weird thing where you're like, yeah, I am anti, like, police killing black people, obviously.
Yes.
But
of
then, like, the
course.
protest will be like, and then we're also for, like, completely different. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But I'm like, the government, okay, that's a good
Oh
one.
yeah, you can't go to any protest anymore because there's always going to be that one guy that has their point to bring in.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, and they're gonna be like, just they'll chant, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump's got to go. And then there's that second guy, and it's like, yeah, but like, fuck Jews. So,
Yeah.
and you're kind of looking at them, and it's like they're like ignore him, but then he gets, it's like the movement. He gets more powerful.
Well, that was like I went to Black Lives Matter protest in Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
And it was funny because nobody would know who's leading. They're like, why are we walking in this direction? And they're like, I don't know, we're following that guy. It's
Yeah.
like, who's that guy? That guy
Yeah,
might be leading us
exactly.
right to the police station. We have
One
no-
time I went to a vigil for these Jews that got murdered, and this blind guy walked by, and he's got these dogs, he's got the stick, and he just turns and he just yells, "You fucking genocidal pricks!" And I look at him like, and we weren't making any noise. It was a vigil. I was like,
He just
"Aren't
knew you guys were-
blind?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Aren't
yeah,
you
yeah.
blind?" He walked. He's like, "Ah." He walked away, and you knew he wasn't blind because the dogs were behind him, not in front.
Oh,
You know,
so
like,
he was,
he was a fake blind guy. He had the stick, and he was just like,
I thought he was just like a daredevil who just could sense Jews. He's
Jews.
blind. He's like,
anti-Semitic daredevil. Like,
yeah.
nice, their heartbeat.
yeah. It beats at a different rate.
Yeah, that's annoying. They closed off that area at NYU because I used to walk
Yeah,
through
I
there
used to, too.
constantly, and now if you want to cut, across,
You can't do it.
You can't cut across now because like I need to see ID. I'm like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
How
People-
is okay? So you said, not to get wildly off topic, but
Yeah.
Daredevil, the new what is? Because I'm kind of marveled out right now.
Yeah, I understand that.
But what is the
Oh,
new?
he was blind, Daredevil. Right?
Daredevil, yeah, that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
it's, yeah.
that's what we're talking about. Yeah,
So
yeah.
wait, what do you want to know about Daredevil? Because I'm a big comic nerd, so.
Well, I am too. But
Yeah.
my thing is, I'm having trouble getting newly excited about something because
Me
I'm
too.
I'm kind of like the
Wow, a grown man not excited about a fucking comic book TV
Fuck you,
show
Ryan.
coming out.
Fuck you. It's cool. So wait, did you see the Netflix ones?
no, but I am.
That was like the best show ever.
Well, somebody brought a good thing about the Spider-Man thing. Is they were like, Spider-Man. Why do they have no pictures of? Because they wiped out everybody's memories. So they're like, nobody knows that Peter Parker's Spider-Man. But then this woman would still have all these pictures.
Yeah.
Of Peter Parker.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like Spider-Man, but I've just kind of gotten Spider-Man'd out. I can
Yeah.
I saw Fantastic Four. That I like.
I like that one because it was kind of different. They made
It
it.
was
in, like, the
different. It was
50s.
retro. Yeah, retro 60s, kind of this like amazing era. This pre-JFK assassination
Yeah.
60s, which is so much hope and it's incredible. But yeah, Spider-Man, I kind of just like it's just like you just keep making it more confusing. Like somebody's going to go into this next movie. There's going to be like, and that's the thing. That's why I don't like this too connected universe. Because out of context, you walk into a movie, you're like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, you gotta
Like-
watch the TV show. It's like a gangbang of
The TV
superheroes.
show stuff is messed up too because it's like
You have to watch all these
Yeah.
to get into these.
they're really bad.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those shows are really awful.
I mean, nothing tops the CW verse. Those are so bad, dude.
Should I talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I dated a girl. Her dad was the creator of the Arrowverse,
Oh God.
and
I'm gonna Google creator.
That's worse
right
than
now.
me fucking that anti-Semitic woman.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Arrowverse is the worst crime to humanity.
from what I was told, he couldn't get any meetings with DC recently.
Yeah, they're like, dude.
And he was very upset about it. He was kind of like, "This is a waste of my time to do the Arrowverse."
Yeah, you're like, it's a waste of
man.
everybody's time for you to do
Yeah,
this
oh,
whole
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
I did. This
Okay,
is
the Flash season 1 of the Flash
well.
was
I
good.
I have a weird connection to the. I don't know if it's still the Arrowverse, but
Yeah.
I was hanging out with this girl one time, and this dude, he plays Superman's son on TV, so he's like Superman Junior.
Oh, that show was good.
Yeah, why?
That was a good show. Superman and Lois was good.
I haven't seen it, but we follow each other on Instagram. Very cool guy.
Yeah.
But I just trusted him because he played Superman's son on TV. And then I was gonna go home with this girl, and we're all talking. He goes, "Wrap it up," and I was like, oh, "Okay." And then the condom broke, and then in the middle of the night, I'm just like texting and calling Superman Junior because I'm like, he knows what's up. I was like, "What did you mean wrap it up? Does she have STDs?" And he goes, "No, I meant like wrap up the conversation because we got to get out of here." I was like,
Oh my God.
I'm just calling Superman Junior. I'm like, "What do you know? What do you know? What is?
No.
What do you know about the kryptonite?"
That's no, I mean, I grew up on those shows though, and those were they were as good as you could have with that budget and the rights to those characters. But the Disney Plus stuff, I think, is really egregious because it's like you have all this money, you could make these great television shows, and they're just and there's such good source material. They're just awful.
Yeah.
The only
They're
good
all
one was
good.
Loki. Loki was the only one I liked. Other than that, they all were shit.
I never got into any of the superhero shit.
Yeah.
No, and I do remember seeing the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie in theaters.
Oh,
though.
God.
I do remember that.
That's like the Daredevil you don't want to see.
Well, and a lot of them have sick trailers. Like I remember you watched the
Yeah.
trailer for the Thomas Jane Punisher. It's
Yeah,
got bodies
yeah.
playing. You're like, that looks like the coolest thing
You
ever.
see remember the Joker trailers? Those were incredible.
yeah, that was
Those were so good. SNL parodied one of the trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was so fucking. It was such a
Yeah,
great.
I didn't like that movie. The
I didn't
Joker.
like
know
that
that's an
movie
older
either.
It was so underwhelming. I thought it was going to be awesome.
No, it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
And it was, and then the sequel was just like, if you didn't like the first
didn't even
one,
see the
you're gonna
second
hate
one.
the first one even
Yeah,
more.
I didn't even see.
And
the
even
second
if you like the first one, now you'll hate it because the second one's so bad. It ruined the first. It was. I've never had that where it's so bad it just completely rewrites my opinion on the first movie. I was just like, I hate this movie.
Yeah,
now.
because in your mind you're like, who cares? They made a sequel. I'll still remember the first.
Yeah, I'll still
one.
remember the
And they did
first
so
one.
bad.
It's
was
so
just like-
bad. I'm like, I can't even look at
It
the
was like a
first one.
musical or something.
It was
right?
yeah, it was terrible. You really want to hear Joaquin Phoenix sing show tunes?
Yeah, that's
You
what it
know,
is.
like
Then I want to hear him talk about PETA when he gets an award.
exactly, yeah. But I mean, I love the superhero stuff. But the new Daredevil, I want to see because I loved the Netflix show. That's an amazing. You really take the time to watch the first 3 seasons of Daredevil. It's good television. When
It was on Netflix.
when it was on Netflix, it's on Disney Plus. They moved it to Disney Plus, but those first 3 seasons are incredible. Vincent D'Onofrio is incredible
Yeah,
as
he's an
King.
awesome actor.
He's the
Does he
best.
play Kingpin?
Yeah, it's fucking flawless.
I'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot, man.
We were in here the other night, and the podcast listeners hear this every week, but I am going to chill out with the drinking and partying. But I did.
yeah, right.
My buddy won.
Yeah.
He got engaged, so I was like, well,
Isn't it Memorial Day soon? Don't you live for that?
no, I'm not. I'm going to try to go sober from like April, whenever I get back from Florida, to like for like 4 weeks, just to like focus on stuff.
Yeah.
But I was just fucking, dude. We would have my buddy's like engagement. It did a bunch of ketamine, and I'm here trying to show my roommate Batman Beyond. Which
Oh
is,
my God, I love Batman Beyond.
you love it, but I watched.
What about Return of the Joker? That movie.
I tried putting that on, and like it was not as good as I remember.
Really?
But you know what? This is a weird thing. Most drugs make you like things. On ketamine, I don't like Batman.
I was watching last night. I was watching Justice League, the cartoon.
Yeah, it was fun,
That was
yeah.
a good cartoon. I mean, I that's what I do to go to sleep. I watch like superhero cartoons. It's
I
pretty
feel like
sad.
for you, it's athletes. Those are your superheroes.
When I was like a kid, but even
He's
that,
like, you guys are fucking.
I don't look
Celtics
at that
shirt?
stuff anymore. I don't look at that stuff the same anymore. You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
Yeah.
even sports, like I used to be like, I would fucking go crazy about athlete,
Yeah.
but now I enjoy it. I still watch sports, but I don't know. I don't really.
Well, you just realize it's like anything. It's like when you look up to comedians, you realize they're pieces of shit. But Jake brought up a great point about this. The cornhole guys, like most, like the NFL, they're ready to make press releases. But the National
Cornhole Society.
Society, this is their first time. They're like, these
People
aren't the
didn't
most
even know they
testosterone
exist.
full guys.
Yeah.
We have to make
the
a press.
Oscar Pistorius of cornhole. You
Yeah.
know, and then he's just got How do you make a statement about this?
Yeah,
You know?
you're like, we didn't see it coming.
Yeah,
we didn't,
yeah. No,
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
That's probably how they did it. They're
Yeah, I feel
probably
like that's what everyone's doing. People really are obsessed with ChatGPT, dude.
yeah.
They were. I don't trust it anymore.
Yo, I was on ChatGPT the other day. My friend has the one where you can like talk to it. You know what I mean?
What
Like the paid
fuck?
version of ChatGPT.
You could talk to it. What does that mean?
So you could be like, "Yo, ChatGPT, like explain something," and it'll like instead of writing it on like typed out, it'll like talk to you.
I don't
And
like
then
that.
it's like the paid version of ChatGPT. It's like whatever the premium version is.
You pay for a friend.
So like,
Yeah.
do like a New York accent, do a Boston accent, and then it stopped at Chinese accent, dude. And I'm like, yo, this is bullshit, dude.
I think Grok. You could do that on Grok.
Yeah,
probably.
it was
Grok's
like-
a little more wild, but
What's
Yeah,
Grok?
yeah.
Twitter?
That's the Twitter one. Yeah,
yeah,
the Twitter AI.
yeah, you could do that on there. Well, this is my problem with ChatGPT. It said I had herpes, which I found out I don't have the second kind. And then so it was wrong about that. Hopefully I didn't just test too early. But then additionally, it was like your Kill Tony projections are going to be awesome. It like predicted like it was like the low end you'll get 1,200 followers.
Yeah.
Highly unlikely.
Yeah,
and then that's what I
yeah.
got out of it. I was like,
yeah.
ChatGPT's out there saying like you're expected like a big flow of followers,
my
all
God.
this shit, and you're like, all right, sweet.
Oh my god.
And then that was a big. I just shouldn't have looked at that.
Have you talked about that on this?
Yeah,
yet? The
ChatGPT
Kill
is a
Tony?
robot.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. It gave me some good advice, like how to clip stuff up, because that's like mainly I don't know how to do social media. So I was like,
Yeah,
okay, I'll
me
do
neither.
This and that.
I'm trying right now. I had somebody come to my apartment and just film me walking around talking about shit, and they're like, "You got a month's worth of stuff," and I'm watching. I'm like,
You're like, what?
I'm like, all right, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll take your farts. We'll put them on a fetish channel.
Yeah,
We'll take your
exactly.
this,
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a. I don't know. Like I think it would be so. I mean, just the ideal world is either be a coattail rider. Like I look at some of these comedians that are doing theaters, and some of them
Yeah.
like. I think Shane works on like a lot of things like writing and acting and stuff like that, and that's all fun stuff. But then the other people that are like, you got to post every day. I'm like, dude, there's just I will never.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and I never
Because think
will.
about quality over quantity and you know,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I mean, that's the thing. And I mean, that's what was so exciting about you getting on that show and then doing well on that was because like all of my friends that are your friends were so happy about it because I mean, I don't know if the people that, but there's a lot of people are getting JFL auditions right now that
Right.
not everybody feels
Yeah.
deserves it, which always happens, you know, and that's okay. But then you have someone like you who's like getting something and like is actually a good comic and is very funny, and everyone's like, "Oh, thank God,
Thank
the
you, dude.
system still works
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
it
yeah.
used to." And it's like my buddy Joe Papalardo, he's very funny. He was telling me he just loved, you know, he loved what you're doing, and Zach Braviette, all those people, they were all excited because they're like, "Thank God, somebody who actually deserves it
Dude,
got something for once."
I appreciate that. It fucked up.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
people were super congratulatory.
Because you deserve it. You
Thank
deserve
you.
it. Yeah.
I
Does
do
he?
appreciate that. Yeah,
He does. I mean, you know, I've seen some people on that show and that we know, and I'm like, oh, okay. They usually do not do very well, but you did very well. You had a great tight minute. And
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, man.
Well, my favorite part is somebody goes, "Don't look at the Reddit," and then I looked at the Reddit. It was everybody was like, "Bucket pulls must be rigged," and I was like, "Oh, that's great." Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, and then I was just like, "Oh, this is great." But
That's a good feeling, though. Like they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, he's so good. Yeah.
I was like, "Now follow me, please." Like,
Yeah, follow, please.
people
Yeah.
posting my picture, be like, "This guy was
Oh,
great."
they're praising you.
Yeah,
on
but they're
Reddit?
not. So they're just not saying my name, and
Yeah,
like,
that's the best. Oh, God.
somebody was like, "You should have set up the show." Everybody just Venmo me $1, but then it's like then you become the hateful guy. They're like, I would get Venmo requests for $1,000. It's like, yeah, you don't want to be too.
No.
That'd be crazy. I didn't even think of that. If you just went up there and you're like, yeah, Venmo me $1.
Dude, I would have gotten. I mean, somebody tossed me $50 and was like, "Don't sell plasma this week again." I was
Oh,
like,
my
"That's
God.
awesome." I was like, "Thank you."
I actually went. I went
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I texted you and I was like, "Do you know a good plasma place?" And
How'd it go?
And I went there and I thought I had everything I needed, and I didn't have like a letter from the last 30 days, and they were just like, "No."
What was the letter from the last 30 days?
Like
saying?
they were like, "You need like to have like proof that you live here." So like a
yeah.
mail. And it was interesting. I walked in there and I was like the only white
fuck
guy
do they
there.
care?
It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
You were the one in Harlem?
The Brooklyn news.
Oh, the Brooklyn one. Yeah.
I want to do that. I mean, can you make good money doing
pretty
it?
funny.
It adds up. So if you do it twice a week, you get $100 a week. But there's like new donor programs where you can make like $800 your first month.
But does it like when you get plasma? Like, does it take a lot out of you? Like,
you just get tired.
Mm.
is it blood?
What they do is they take the blood out, they spin it really fast, and when they spin it, it separates the blood from the plasma, and they put the blood back in you. So there's like they work two different ways. One place takes all your blood out, spins it around, then put your blood back in. One place constantly does it. So they'll take some out, spin around plasma, put the blood back in, put water back in.
That's healthy.
Apparently, according to my doctor, they're like, yeah, no, it's fine. According to this retarded guy at City MD, who's my doctor. The
Because
least
I've
reliable.
donated blood before. Like I've
Yeah, but that's different because that's taking everything. Like the plasma, they
Yeah.
put everything back. It's like,
Oh, that's nice.
and the plasma like comes back.
what's up?
Like you
Regenerates.
Yeah.
Within, I think, 48 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
It might even be less than that. You just can't donate less than 48 hours. So, like, I feel fine. I'll do it. It makes me kind of sleepy. And that's, like, about it. Like, I'll do shows after donating plasma. I've gone to the gym in, like, 3 hours later.
Oh, I've had times where they took a lot of blood from me one time, and I was so out of it. That never happened to me before, and I had to do a spot afterwards.
Oh, you were just like...
And I was doing the wrong punchlines. Because I'm a one-liner guy, so I would go like this one setup, and then I would just do this punchline, and everyone was like, I was doing a black room, and they all just were like, "What the fuck?" And they were like, "Get the fuck off stage!" Like, who are you? Like, I was like, just like so out of it.
Yeah, I got tired. I donated blood a couple months ago, and I was like, fine. I went food shop, and I went back to my house, and then like that, my body just had like no energy.
Yeah.
Like at nighttime, I was like, yo, I just fucking took a nap. Like,
Yeah.
I was so tired from it,
Yeah.
but I like doing it. You know.
Yeah. I wonder who's gotten my plasma and what they've done with it. That's a fun idea. But also, okay, so... I want to have you on because I loved your fucking short film slash.
Oh,
is it going to
thank
be a
you.
series or what's the?
We're working on that.
Also, didn't you have another? Weren't you originally going to promote another one?
We were going to promote a completely different thing, my feature film.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
I co-wrote. Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead, I was like, oh, let's just do the pilot. The pilot's better.
Okay.
I like the pilot more.
Well, it was funny because we missed it with Christmas because it was a Christmas
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I went down to Florida.
Yeah.
But I still will watch that. And
Yeah.
yeah, dude, you and Oscar's acting's great.
Thank you.
You guys are like clearly like, it's the perfect dichotomy
Oh, yeah.
because it's like
Oh,
he's like
like
young rascally
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Fruity Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I'm like old, old Jew Manhattan kind of.
Yeah.
It kind of works. But Ryan was supposed to be in it.
What were you gonna be?
He was going to play the owner.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out.
Yeah. Instead, we got the manager from the Comedy Cellar to play the owner.
Yeah.
And he was hysterical. My favorite line, the whole thing is when I ask, why am I banned? He's like, because you stink and nobody likes you.
Yeah.
Just the way he says it, it's like, you stink. I wrote that,
Stink.
Yeah, that was fun to make. It was a 4-day shoot.
Yeah.
And I recommend, if you're able to make something, make it.
Yeah.
Because like
Was it expensive?
it was $11,000.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make anything.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make anything.
I raised it. No, I raised the money. I did a
Okay.
GoFundMe. I got all the money. I'm most likely going to do another GoFundMe later this year
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I have another script I'm writing and I want to just shoot another project. And it was great. It was a 4-day shoot, very quick. I did it at St. Mark's Comedy Club, and then I did it at this diner in Astoria for the diner shots. And it was one of the most stressful experiences because I was a producer on it too. So
Yeah.
I had to think about money and all these finance. It's a very stressful experience, but I recommend it does teach you a lot about the business and
Yeah. No, one day I do want to do that. Like, 'cause it's like
Yeah.
I've written scripts and stuff like that, and I would love to do it. I think I just got to find a time that I'm like, all right, I have enough. I mean, you got to put some other things aside for a little bit, obviously.
Yes,
but,
well, that was the other thing was I was on I'm still on a leave of absence from NYU, but that was like my first, and I literally was like, I need to do shit of significance if I'm doing this leave of absence. So I was like, all right, I wrote this pilot script with Oscar, and I was like, I'm going to shoot this. And then I was working on this variety show for NYU that they did and that went well. So I was like, and then I had a third project, which I don't fully remember off the top of my head, but it was literally like, I'm just going to work on these 3 projects this semester, still do stand-up, but you kind of have to not do it. You're not writing as much stand-up. You're writing like for this other shit. So that's not always like, that kind of annoys me a little bit because I'm like, I'm not writing new jokes. But, the pilot was really, I did like 12 drafts of it.
Yeah, and
in
people,
total.
dude, everybody's talking about how great it is.
Oh,
And
thank
How
you,
do they
thank
find it?
Find it
I
on
watched
YouTube.
on your YouTube.
Yeah,
Is that
on
what
my
it is?
YouTube page, Guy David Knoll, and you can find it on YouTube. Yeah, Old Heads 4K. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
And I've gotten some insane. I've been stunned by some of the people that have actually watched it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's been like weird. Like I had my buddy. He said Dave Attell saw it. I was like, what? It's like a tell saw it. I'm like, did he like it? He's like, yeah, he liked it. And I'm like, can I talk to him? He's like, fuck no. Why would he want to talk to you? Or like, my Alan's wife Belle saw it, and he's one of the original writers on Saturday Night Live, and that was a big deal to me because he's one of my heroes. And like, we've had a lot of great comics just reach out, people who I didn't really know, who really should not know who I am because I'm like, and they've like come up to be like, Guy, I loved Old Heads, and I'm like, really? How did you see it? And they're like, I clicked on a link, someone sent it, and then it's been bizarre. Very bizarre. I've been kind of stunned.
Well,
by
you
it.
make something, you hope people see it, so it's good. That
I hope people like.
it.
I mean, you hope people see it, but you hope people like find it funny. Like that's the biggest concern. Is like, is it funny?
Well, it's hard for me to know because I'm in the comedy world, so I think it's funny because I'm in the comedy world. I don't know if you're not in the comedy world if you find it funny, but if you like comedy stuff, definitely check it out. Or if you just want to see something that's funny.
It's based on the owner is based on Peter from the Grizzly Pear.
Oh, really?
Rest in peace.
Rest
in peace. It's based on him because he banned Oscar.
Oh, that's so
he banned
funny.
Oscar from the Pear, and I saw this whole thing unfold in front of me. And the best part is, 2 weeks ago, Gary, the other owner of the Pear, walked up to Oscar and was like, "I loved Old Heads," and Oscar's
And you're still
like,
banned.
And Oscar's like, you know what it's based on? It's based on when Peter banned me. He's like, yeah. He's like, it was so funny. And I was just like, oh my God. So that's how I was like, oh, it is good because even he liked it. You know, and it's kind of,
good for him.
not the most positive.
No, of course.
Yeah. But it was,
Well, it's good when people know too. Like I obviously the Kill Tony joke is about a baby funeral I had to go to. It's a joke about my dad took me to a baby funeral. One time, and he just I don't think put two and two together and just thought I was invited to like a different baby funeral. I just did not like have any idea it was somebody he knew, and I was like, all right, yep, don't
No,
need to get
really?
detail on that. Yeah. He just has no idea that.
what was his reaction to the
They liked it. They seemed to like it. So
were they excited by the?
Oh, my mom like cried watching it.
Great.
And I'm just talking about, getting my dick sucked in my dad's Range Rover. They're like, this is so Michael. I'm like, hey, that's great. Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
But I really hate to cut you up, but we're definitely over time.
No problem.
What do you want to, obviously Old Heads or Instagram?
Old Heads, my Instagram at Guy David Knoll Comedy. You can see my stuff there. And look for him. I mean, it's your podcast, but you're an amazing comedian. You both are.
Thank
you,
man.
And I know he hates to be glazed.
Yeah.
You hate to be glazed.
He despises it. But Ryan, I think Ryan and you are both like the funniest
You
comics
too, Guy Knoll.
in the
You're
city.
very funny as well. You're fucking
But
hilarious.
you too, like when I was starting at the Pear,
Ryan O'Toole podcast.
it would literally be
great.
you too, and I'd be like, "Fuck, man, they're so funny." But yeah, Guy David Knoll Comedy.
Also, fucking hilarious comic. Love the fucking Holocaust Museum joke.
Oh, thank you,
It's
thank
a
you.
fucking great bit.
Appreciate you.
I like you always take an interesting angle on a lot of things that make me laugh very hard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Sorry to wrap
take
it up
care.
fast.